Hello, everybody, and welcome to my EdTech Life. Thank you for joining us today as on a beautiful Friday. I know it's been a busy week. You know that we've been really working hard. I know that we've all been or have had to just be very safe in everything and all things that we do. But of course, I want to welcome everybody. Like I said, my name is Alfonso Mendoza, and welcome to my EdTech Life. And today, what we're going to do is we're just going to talk all things EdTech, along with some merge cubes. So we definitely want to do some AR, VR action. And I know that I am a big fan of AR, VR, and I haven't had too much time to be able to do that just because we've been very busy working and doing our jobs as, what we need to do, which is I love training people. I love training teachers. And this week we had an amazing week training our teachers and completed 24 sessions in 3 days, working with our wonderful staff and just, making them feel comfortable with the platforms that we have available. So thank you, all staff members. You guys are amazing. Anybody that's out there watching that is part of our district, thank you guys, because I am definitely honored and privileged to be working where I am. So again, today we're just going to talk a couple things, all things EdTech, and we're going to throw a little merge cube action in there. So if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to ask anything. Oh, here we go. We've got Tammy here that's joining us, and she's watching, and she says, Tammy Monroy, she says, I survived. Awesome. Hey, you know what? This is a time for firsts for everybody, not only for me, but for everybody, teachers in the classroom, students, staff, faculty, and pretty much anybody in any industry. It's firsts for everybody. So the only thing that I can say is we just need to count our blessings each and every day. Be thankful for what we have. Make sure that we always communicate with our loved ones and just do the best that we can and adapt and overcome and look for the positives in these situations. And I know that, we hear the news and the news just kind of brings us down and so on. But, we're just thankful that we get to be here today and just talk EdTech things, So Tammy, are you in the EdTech industry? Anything that you'd like to share, success stories? Are you a teacher, educator? Feel free to chime in and comment. And I would love to just share, anything that you like. We can put it up here. And guys, don't forget also, you can follow me on Twitter at TechTeacher1381. And of course, this is my EdTech Life. And this week I had a meeting with our GEG members. And so we've got our GEG leader and then our Empower captain, and then I'm the share captain. And I was letting them know, I was like, guys, work has been great. It's been very busy and it's amazing to help our wonderful staff. And I said, I haven't really posted anything much on my social media as much as I'd like to, or the way that I normally did. And our power leader, Maggie, she says, Fonz, it's like, you are living the EdTech life. And I was like, yes, you're right. I am living the EdTech life. So again, I'm living it. I'm breathing it. I'm loving every minute of it. And again, anything that we can do to support our teachers. So thank you to our viewers that are out there. And again, this is going on here on StreamYard. We are broadcasting here on Facebook, and there'll be more platforms where we will be streaming soon. And hopefully I'll have a special guest very soon that will come and join us for their very first interview or live interview here on StreamYard. And I look forward to having this awesome subject matter expert, a wonderful mentor, just an amazing person. Both him and his wife are just wonderful individuals as professors, as just overall human beings, and as EdTech leaders. They are amazing. So I'm hoping to have Dr. Rene Corbet here on the show sometime soon. And I've already been communicating with him. And it would be an honor to have him here and just so we can talk about EdTech things. Tammy says, yes, I'm a teacher at Aldred Middle School. I teach tech business. Awesome. Well, welcome. I am using more tech than I have ever had at this time. Yes, that is a first for everybody, but it's a great thing. I mean, Tammy, one of the things though is it's getting us out of our comfort zone. For many that are not very comfortable with tech, they're slowly, getting a feel for it. They're understanding it. But what I love about my job is that I give the teachers the best that I can and be as thorough as possible so that they feel comfortable and they feel that support and they know that they're not alone in during this time. So like I said, 24 trainings in 3 days, an average of about 32 teachers per training session. And of course, that link was kind of their all access pass, so they can come in and out in all 3 sessions or all 8 sessions in a day for all 3 days. And we had some repeaters come in and just ask some wonderful questions. Some of the success stories were like, hey, I just created my first video and I uploaded it on Google Classroom. And so it's just been amazing. So it's great. It's great. It's great to be able to hear your stories. It says, Oscar, yeah, there you go. So this is what I love. Big shout out to a great friend of mine, Oscar Carrera. If you're watching or if you get to see this broadcast later, thank you very much just for being amazing. I've had the opportunity to collaborate with Oscar on several projects. And even though we may be miles and miles apart, maybe about 24 hours apart as far as the drive from where I am all the way to El Paso, but Oscar is definitely a true tech champ as well. So he's been an amazing person to work with and get to know. So that's great, Tammy, that Oscar hooked you up and he's been helping you out with all this. So it's very awesome. It says here, I've had the personal time with many of my coworkers and students. Yeah, Tammy, you know what? This is a time where we get to know each other. This is a time where I told a lot of teachers, I'm so fortunate that it's a district of 14 schools. I'm the only instructional technologist there, but it was a blessing to just be able to collaborate, to learn, to teach, to work with, and just get to know our staff. There's staff members that I had never had even met or just in passing and, maybe through training sessions, but that's been a wonderful thing as our community continues to grow and stay together. And so that's awesome, that personal growth. So today, we're going to talk just a couple more things EdTech. And one of the things that I've been stressing and been talking about is how there will never be a new normal anymore. When things, this blows over, things get better and everything is well again. For sure, the education landscape will be transformed completely. The brick and mortar schools will still be there. We're still going to be doing teaching, but I think it's definitely going to involve a lot more tech and a lot of teachers that maybe are just getting introduced to the tech while they're using it now. Man, some of them have just taken off with it and just become true tech champions. So for sure, the education landscape will be changing and we're going to see some different things, maybe some new focuses on things as, students are working from home, not necessarily remote learning, but, more of a blended kind of learning, that model. And so for many people out there that have been using blended learning, that's awesome, because this is right up your alley. This is right up our alley. And so, the education, like I said, landscape will be changing as it is affecting K through 12 and higher ed. Imagine this, all of a sudden it's like, hey, we're extending your spring break. So professors, let's get ready to go online. And, a lot of professors have never, ever taught online. So imagine how that has gone for them as well. And like I said, it's the online learning. That's the way that I did my program. This master's program was completely online and I loved every minute of it, just being self-paced and doing your projects and so on. And there is a lot of fruit in that, but at the same time, you notice that there may not be that connection with profs or other classmates, but at least in the program that I was in, I found that we just became a real tight-knit family because for the most part, it was like a little cohort and we were taking the same classes. So you build that rapport, you build those friendships, you made those connections, you made that network. And the fact that we had tremendous professors. So big shout out to the program here at UTRGV, the EdTech program. look them up. They have an amazing online program that really is by far one of the best. And not only that, but you'll be able to graduate with your master's degree, and you can do an e-learning or get an e-learning certificate and a technology leadership and education certificate all in one program that'll take you 10 months. So it is a rigorous program. It is wonderful. But like I said, Dr. Corbet and his amazing wife too, Dr. Corbet, the Corbets, they're amazing. So if they're listening, thank you. Big shout out to you guys. So yeah. So again, we're just here. And so today I want to talk a little bit about Merge Cubes. And, Merge has been one of my favorite companies and one of my favorite platforms to use. So big shout out to Franklin and Stephanie Lyons, and to Brandon also as well. Thank you guys for all you do and supporting the AR/VR community. Thank you for supporting my EdTech Life right there. So thank you for what you guys are doing. And look at what I got here. We got some Merge Cube action going on today. So I definitely want to talk about the MergeEDU platform. And MergeEDU platform is an amazing platform if you haven't even checked it out. So it all started, what was it, maybe 2 years ago, around there, where these cubes, these little foamy cubes, these tools were out there at Walmart for $1. And man, it was Merge craziness. I remember here locally, by a stretch of about 50 miles, I was going out and buying up all the Merge cubes at Walmart. And I still have some of the original stock here as kind of like, little mementos, I guess. But it's just an amazing, amazing company to work for, work with, I should say. And the things that they're doing and the way they've supported our programs has been awesome. And of course, you can see back there, I've got my couple of Merge cubes there and my Merge goggles. Can't forget those goggles. That is an iconic purple. And of course, that's a purple that everybody probably recognizes. So yeah, so it's been good. So today I'm going to go ahead and show you just a little bit of what the Merge platform can do. So let me go ahead and just share my screen here, and hopefully everything will go well and I won't lose that connection here. So let's go ahead and check this out. As like I said, this is a test run here. And let me just go a little bit bigger here. There you go. So I don't know how that'll look on your end, but like I said, right now, this is kind of like a little dry trial run. But here is my Merge Cube platform, or my MergeEDU platform. And of course, I've got my device here running through this. And so what I love that Merge has done, some of the updates, let me go ahead and just take this banner off here real quick so we can go ahead and see. All right, is down here at the very bottom right, you'll see a little icon that says languages. So I love what Merge has done, and they've included language. They've got UK English, Español. Para todos nuestros amigos en nuestra audiencia que ahorita nos están viendo, les mando un saludo aquí su servidor Alfonso Mendoza, y bienvenidos a My EdTech Life, donde ahora estamos hablando cosas de tecnología y estamos hablando hoy este día de estos magníficos cubos de Merge, y estamos descubriendo la plataforma de Merge. All right, so that was my Spanish there. I can't do any French or Dutch or Italian, but at least I got that plug in there for Brandon, Brandon's been asking me for some more Spanish content. Brandon, it's going to come. Steph, Franklin, I promise the Spanish content will come. And I want to send out a big shout out to our AR/VR in EDU community, especially to the wonderful and amazing Jamie Donnelly. Jamie, keep doing what you're doing. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for always just being just a positive person and just continuing to build us up in capacity and building up our community. So thank you. So let's go ahead and explore the MergeCube app. Now, most people are very familiar with the Galactic Explorer app right here. Now, let's take a look at a couple things. One of the things that I like about MergeEDU is, of course, their immersive reader. That's right. They've got an immersive reader here that you can see. And right here under introduction, right off to the right, you'll see the immersion reader icon that you can go ahead and press. And what I love about this is that it will read the cards for the students. So there you go. You've got the immersive reader. Now you're providing reading supports for your students while they're learning. And that is one amazing and wonderful thing here. So there you go. It says here, can you load the references or send me an email with information? Yeah, I'll go ahead and send some information as far as the AR VR stuff, Miss Tammy. So again, that would be MergeEDU. And again, Miss Tammy, please forgive me because this is a dry run. So I need to have that shows me that how I need to be ready to get those things. But you can contact me later. You can send me a message on Facebook or maybe get with Oscar and he's got my email. He's got all that info. So I will definitely do some sharing there. So as you can see, you've got Immersive Reader in here, and that's a wonderful reading support where now the student can go ahead and click on their pancake. And of course, I'm always thinking about food. So there's my pancake short stack there to the right. And what I love about this is that if I continue there to the right where you see the open book, I can go ahead and select some languages. So let me go ahead and go full screen here for you guys to see if that'll make it a little bit better. And now I can go ahead and choose from over 51 different languages. And right now I'm just going to go ahead and choose some Spanish because that is what we are accustomed to here in our area. And I'll choose Mexico Spanish. So I'll go ahead and click continue. All right. And there we go. We're going to go ahead and get loaded there. And I think this thing just kind of froze on me. So it might just go off. But anyway, it'll do the immersive reader there. I just need to be very cautious. I don't want to lose my screencasting here. But let's go ahead and see what Galactic Explorer does. So what I love that it does is it'll give you an introduction to the lesson, but you have some activity cards. And so, for example, you see here, activity 1, it says in this experience, tap on individual planets and expand them to see more information. So let's go ahead and check that out right now. So we're going to open this up here. And guys, if you have any questions or anything, please put them there in your comment box. I'll be more than happy to show them up here on our screen. And hopefully this will load and we won't have any problems. Please, please, please. Like I said, this is just a fancy dry run. There we go. We got it loaded. And look at that right there. There, you're holding the whole universe in your hands. So that is something amazing there. So like I said, this is one of my favorite tools to use. And then, of course, you can go ahead and tap on some planets there. So we've got Jupiter. Let's learn a little bit more about Jupiter. And it tells us there, Jupiter is a planet. So your students can go ahead and in an immersive way, learn their science. They can learn their planets. They are hands-on. They're moving around. They've got the reading supports. They've got all that going all at once through the use of a device. And this works on iOS and Android devices. So Merge is awesome in doing that. So again, it's just amazing what you can do here with this Galactic Explorer app or the card. But wait, there's more, because down here at the very bottom, all right, let me go ahead and just take the ticker off here for a bit so we can hide that. There you go. In the bottom middle section, you will see where it says categories. And now you've got all of these different categories to explore from. All right, guys. So check that out. That is amazing. And one of my favorite, being a science teacher for many years, one of my favorite things to teach has always been life sciences. And my favorite lesson is this one right here, the food web. I love the food web. And this is my favorite part. You've got your producers, you've got your caterpillar, but I love the bird. I love this little bird right here. Check this out. Let me go ahead and pop this here for you. And there's my bird. I can make this a lot bigger. Now, Tammy, check this out, Tammy. You're still here? Down here at the bottom right, I don't know if you can see that there. I've got my mouse right over it. I'm going to tap on that with my finger, and that's a stamp tool. And now I can take the cube off, and notice that that image is still there. I can remove the cube, and now I have stamped that bird into my environment. And now the students can walk around And there is a recording option where the students can go ahead and record some video. They can record what they're watching, what they are observing, but most importantly, and like I said, look, they can move around, do all these things here. But the most important part about it, again, is like I said, it's the immersive technology, the way that they can go ahead and learn by moving around, the kinesthetic learning, they're listening to the lessons, they are collaborating, all of those things going on all at one time. So that, again, guys, is something that is amazing. There you go. So just here back on the screen, saying big shout out to all of our followers that are out there. And again, guys, this is completely unscripted. It's completely impromptu, but I love it. I can just go on and talk about this forever. So again, you've got some lessons there. Oh, you can even check out the Decomposers. So this is really cool here. So let's see if I can get that there. Uh-oh, we've got a little dead birdie there. And we can go ahead and make this bigger. Let me adjust that. So we've got our bird here, and down here at the bottom, you'll see where it says fresh and decomposed. Let me go back to the full screen. There you go. And as I move that slider, I'm going to start seeing some changes here in my bird as far as the decomposition goes. And now you see the decomposers coming out. So this is one of my favorite lessons. I mean, seriously, what kid would not want to learn using a foamy, bouncy block right here, like the Merge Cube, but also learning through technologies that are now being used. Hey, Margaret, hello. So we've got Margaret here. Thank you for joining us, Margaret. So today we're talking AR, VR. So this is something that is amazing. It's one of my favorite platforms. So let's go check out a couple of other lessons, and let's go back to categories and maybe do a little bit of, let's go to physical science here. All right. Types of reactions. This one is one of my favorite concepts when I was a 5th grade math teacher to teach. This one is physical and chemical changes. So it's amazing to see these reactions right now. So check this out. I'm going to open up this card, and let me go ahead and go back to full screen so you can go ahead and check this out a little bit better. And let's go through our lesson. We've got some reversible changes. Now, if you notice, I don't have a little green check mark there. This is the first time that I see this lesson. Like I said, due to work and everything, I haven't been doing a lot of stuff with AR, VR right now. But hey, I'm living the EdTech life, and that's what we're about. So let's go ahead and check out this card here and see what we can do. So now I've got my Merge Cube. All right, we've got some ice in here. All right, so let me make this, can I make this a little bit bigger? No, I can't, but it's okay. So there you go. You've got some ice, and now I can adjust the temperature and the slider at the bottom. So now you can kind of see that the ice is melting. So now you can explain visually to your students what kind of change this is. And as you continually go to the right, you notice that you start seeing the evaporation happening. So that's all happening right here at one time. And then the students can go back and reverse the physical change there. So that is something that is amazing. So thank you, Merge, for that. And if you notice also here at the bottom right, you also see that there's an icon for the goggles. And so again, you can go ahead and pop in your device into these goggles right here, which are amazing. And again, these goggles are foamy. They bounce. You can drop them off from, 2-story, 3-story building, and they'll be fine. You can even put these in the dishwasher. They are dishwasher safe. I've heard some educators or teacher friends of mine that their kiddos have these, and they kind of leave them a little dirty, but they've, washed off pretty well. So they do very well. All right, guys. Now let me go back to full screen so we can continue on with our lessons. And I love this, guys. It's bringing me back to my classroom days. So now let's go ahead and do chemical state changer. So now we're going to look at some chemical reactions. All right. So again, guys, please feel free to go ahead and put in any questions, anything that you like. It says after you are live on Facebook, can you save it to your Google channel? I don't know, but I'll probably end up doing that. I promise. I'm going to try and figure it out and we'll get it going, but it will save on Facebook. I will leave this one on Facebook. The other broadcast I took down just because it was the first time using it and so on. So, I just wanted to put out a better product. And today I'm feeling good. So I'm feeling great. This is a great relaxer for me. And so I'll make sure and leave it up there on Facebook where you can go ahead and continue watching it later. All right. So thanks for asking, Margaret. All right. So check it out. Let's go ahead and go to chemical state changer. All right. So here we go. Big shout out again, Steph Lyons, to Franklin Lyons, to Brandon. All right. And everybody else there at Merge. And of course, my great friend. I want to shout out to Rochelle, to Mary Alice, to Kim Murphy, to David Lockett, and of course, Jamie Donnelly, Linda Edwards in Canada. So go check it out. Check us out here on Facebook. So here we've got our oak log, and I can make this a little bit bigger now, and that's what I love. So now check this out. I'm going to go ahead and make it a little bit smaller. And now we can go to the next chemical state. Oh my goodness, look at that. I'm holding a log on fire in my hands thanks to my merge cube. Isn't that neat? I mean, imagine you're teaching chemical change to your kids in class and they have an iOS device or they've got an Android device. And by the way, guys, there are some cheap Android phones that are like $99, $89. You don't even need to connect them for service as long as they connect to your Wi-Fi, whether it's at home or whether it's at school. It's definitely worth the investment, especially if you're going to be doing some STEM camps. And we use these merge cubes for our STEM camps as well in the summer. Unfortunately, due to what is going on here around us, we may not be holding a STEM camp this summer just because we haven't had enough time to prepare and get all those things going. But it is what it is, but I'm still able to bring you some AR, VR action here. And this is what I love. So let's go ahead and go to the next state. And now you can see that the flames are not as hot or they're not burning as much. And then let's go to the next state of matter right here. So we have just seen the cycle, 100% charcoal, pretty neat stuff. So I'm loving it. We can make some water. So this is pretty cool. All right. So now your students have this amazing machine here where they can go ahead and choose how many oxygens and hydrogens. So this would be me as a kid. All right. So check it out. I'm just going to go ahead and just put as many hydrogens as I can and just be silly and mess around. And then I'll put in my oxygen in there. But one thing that I want you to note here is as they start colliding, they start connecting. So we can go ahead and put in some more oxygen in here. And so check that out. That is really cool. We're making some water molecules. And now your students can kind of see and say, oh, okay, how many water molecules do I have? Well, let's look at our ratio. I have 18 oxygens and I have 32 hydrogens. So now you can even include some math in here. So that is something that is amazing. All right. So this is awesome where you can throw that math in there, but they're physically seeing these molecules bounce around in here and do their thing. So come on, tell me that this is not worth its weight in gold. All right. So Tammy says, this is awesome. The grandbabies were glued to this. I unfortunately have to go. Hey, Tammy, no worries. You take care. Thank you for joining us, Tammy. And feel free to follow us here on the EdTech Teacher page. And of course, you can check out my YouTube channel, Alfonso Mendoza, and it says My EdTech Life. Follow me on Twitter. I'll be posting a lot of tech stuff there. So thank you for joining. And so, Margaret, you're the only one here so far. I know we've got a couple of viewers there, a couple of likes. So those viewers that are out there watching, if you got any questions or you want to share anything, hey, feel free to share. All right. Oh, now we've got this one. This one is a really good one. Now, Brandon, I'm going to call Brandon out on this, and Steph and Franklin. When I was at TCA this year, you guys said that there is an Easter egg here. On the way back from TCA for 4 hours, I went through every possible combination. I don't think I might have missed a combination. and I never found an Easter egg. So I don't know if anybody has found the Easter egg. Don't tell me what your combination was. Just tell me, yes, I can confirm that there is one, or no, there isn't. But please, because this one was killing me. So this one is really cool. So check it out, Margaret. We've got our mix of vinegar and baking soda. So now I can go ahead and click on launch and see how far that'll take my rocket. And there it went, just 3.8 meters. So then you can go ahead and reset, and you can go ahead and work out those calculations and find those mixed ratios. So that is some pretty cool stuff there. All right. So yeah, I know. So this is what Margaret says. So check it out. I'm going to show it on the screen. She says, wow. Yes, it is. It is a wow. That is awesome. Thank you for joining us. And those of you that are still here watching us today, what we are doing is we are talking about all things EdTech and Merge Cubes. So guys, also don't forget, you can follow me on Twitter at TechTeacher1381. So you can go ahead and do that. Check us out. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm sharing just the MergeEDU platform. And if you have any questions on anything, please feel free to ask them away, and we can go ahead and post them here on our channel. So again, let me go back here to full screen real quick. And again, this is Alfonso Mendoza. I am your host for these. It's been 31 minutes. I might even go an hour. I don't even know if I might even go longer. It just all depends, because once I get going, I get going. And this has been a great little stress reliever, I guess. It's been a great week at work, working with my wonderful staff. And again, I just get excited about the EdTech life. All right, guys. So let's go back and see what else we can find to do with our Merge Cube. All right, again, we're exploring the MergeEDU platform. So let's go ahead and go back and check it out. So let's go ahead and check out some more cards. You've got some diamonds that are forever, conservation of energy, force, radiation, light. You've got all of these wonderful lessons all in here. And again, you just go to categories and you can go in here and check all those out. Let's go to Earth, Space, and Science. This one is one of my favorite categories as well. Let me go ahead and plug my phone in real quick. And I want to show you this really cool tool though. All right, big shout out to Leslie Fisher. Leslie Fisher recommended this awesome USB charger, and it has got 2 lightning cables, and it's got all of the USB-Cs, and it's got all of these fancy chargers, schmancy chargers, and I don't even know what they're called. All I know is that whatever I have that it fits, it sits and it charges, and we're good to go, and it's all in one. There's a 2-pack of these on Amazon. I think I paid, I don't know, like $18 or maybe even less than that. So big shout out to Leslie Fisher, because she always shares some great stuff and gadgets. She's always traveling all around the world. And for 2 years in a row, I think at TCEA, I bumped into her while she had to go to the restroom. So it's been kind of a tradition that every year I go to TCEA, I bump into Leslie. She has to go to the bathroom. So I've become the bathroom guy. I know, it sounds weird, but big shout out to Leslie over there. Let's go ahead and go back to our MergeEDU platform. So this is a great one that I love. And you've got the Terraforming Earth. And again, Margaret, I know you weren't here a little while ago, but this is what we were showing also, that they do offer reading supports here. So it does have an immersive reader where students can go ahead and click on that and change the language to their native language. And they have over 51 languages that these cards can be translated to. So that is a great thing there for students that may just need the little additional reading supports. It's all there for them. So let's go do our journey to the core. And this one's a fun one. I really love these cards a lot because, like I said, look at that. It's your science one-stop shop. I can make this bigger right there. And what I loved about it that I was sharing with Tammy is you can stamp this. So there you go. I just have the cube right here. Now check this out. I can take this and stamp it again. I took the cube out. Now I'm going to put my cube over here. And I can stamp it again multiple times. So that's one thing that I love about what Merge does. All right. You can do all the stamping that you want. All right, so sorry about that. I closed it accidentally. So let's go back over here. And now we can go ahead and explore our inner core, and we can do a little bit of separating here. This one is really cool. Check this out, guys. So now we've got separation. Whoa, look at that. Now, this is stuff that you would normally see on a handout. And on a handout, of course, you're only looking at it in 2D and it's flat. Here, you're able to immerse yourself in this and really go in there, get closer, and get to see this. And what I love about this is this right here in the palm of your hand. I can just close all that up and I'm holding it right here. That is really cool. So tell me which kiddo would not be liking this right now as far as part of their learning lesson. Now, MergeEDU, they do have access for teachers. They do have a teacher dashboard where these cards can be assigned and they can go ahead and check on what the student progress is as far as the cards are concerned. So that is some really cool stuff there. This one is really neat too. Look at that. So now we can go ahead and see the tectonic shifts right there. All right, really cool stuff. So if I slide left or right, you can go ahead and make this go faster. You can make it go a little bit slower, but you're starting to see that here in plain sight, full view, 360 view, and everything is labeled there for you. Your subduction zone, your tectonic plate 1, your mantle. So that is some amazing, amazing stuff. So again, that is MergeEDU right here. So again, big shout out to Franklin Lyons, Stephanie Lyons, Brandon, the whole Merge team over there in SA. I hope you guys are doing well and I hope you guys are being safe. So it's always a pleasure to work alongside you and collaborate with you guys. So thank you very much for everything that you guys do for the AR/VR community. And there we are. All right. So does anybody have any questions? Any of our audience members here? I know a lot of you got wowed. You know, it's 10 p.m. I know I started this late, but you know, it is what it is. I love what I do. I found some free time and I just want to share some of these great things with you. And again, like I had shared with you earlier, we've got our Merge goggles here in that awesome iconic purple. Of course, you guys probably see it as blue, but these are some amazing goggles that are adjustable, that are kid friendly. And of course, they are very, very resistant to drops from 2 stories, 3 stories, however many stories, maybe not. Just be very careful with that because it does have some your plastic lenses in there, but these are very comfortable to wear. So there you are. Those are your Merge goggles. And of course, you would go ahead and put your device in here. So pretty cool stuff. Thank you, Merge, again, for always being a supporter of our STEM camps, of our programs, everything that we do here in our school district. Our kids get a kick of using all this AR/VR stuff. All right. So back to all things EdTech. All right, Margaret, let me go ahead and just include you here. Now that you're here with us, any success stories this week, Margaret? Anything that you'd like to share? I know that there's a lot of teachers that are out there that are going through just, I guess, something new. It's a first for all. Like I was talking to people at the very beginning, this is a first for a lot of us. So it probably has been a time of adjustment. But again, if you have any success stories you'd like to share, I know the last time we were here last Sunday, we were talking about Zoom or Zoom sessions or something, how you were going to be meeting with your students and things of that sort. So if you'd like to share anything, that'd be great if you're still here. Those of you that are joining us, welcome to My EdTech Life. I am your host, Alfonso Mendoza, but of course you can go ahead and call me Fonz. Everybody knows me as Fonz, and you are here, My EdTech Life. And yes, I am wearing a sweater that says My EdTech Life. This one was a big hit over there at TCEA, and I want to show you why. So check this out. Let's see if I have my app here. I need to make sure. I believe I do. So here's my IJack app. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and I believe I'm getting ready to scan. So let me scan my sweater here, guys. So if I scan my sweater, oh yeah, look at that. All right, let me see. Need to get a better angle there real quick. So there you go. So that is just a little IJack action there for you guys. And again, you are here in my EdTech Life. And today we're doing all things EdTech. And you can go ahead and find me on Twitter too as well under Tech Teacher 1381. So again, guys, it's been amazing just being here. So any of you guys that are watching right now, hey, if you got any questions or anything at all, or maybe looking for some tips, as far as what it is that you're doing, Google Classroom tips, if you're looking for extensions, things that can help you in your job setting right now, hey, go ahead and ask away. Gloria! Hey, Gloria's here. Guys, I want to introduce you here to Gloria, and it's Berto Gloria y Montoya. That's right. They've got one of those joint Facebook accounts. It's all good. So that is awesome. Glow, how's it going? I'm just teasing. It's wonderful to see you here, just joining, thinking, thank you for saying that. That is cool. Right now, this has kind of been my stress reliever after the busy week that we've had. And Gloria, I'm sure that you've been very busy yourself as well. And please let Berto know that I said hi. The kids, let him know that I said hi. And we're praying for all our first responders. We're praying, my wife and I are praying continuously for all our friends that have, husbands, have wives that are out there, first responders, doctors that are out there right now in the front lines. They are being true. They're true heroes for what it is that they're doing right now during this hard time. So guys, please just keep them in your prayers. That way they come home safe to their families each and every night, every evening. And so again, thank you for all you do. Berto, if you're listening, or maybe you're right there next to Glow on the couch and, she's maybe like, hey, Berto, Fonz is talking, God bless you, Berto. We're praying for you. We're praying for everybody. All right, guys. So again, welcome. You're very welcome, Gloria. Again, like I said, we're all here just sharing all things EdTech. Thank you guys for joining. And I know it's a little late. I got started a little late because the way it goes, work never ends, but it's all good. We're loving it, and we're loving it. We're loving it. And I couldn't think of a better place to work for than the district I work for. And I couldn't think of a better group of people to work with than the ones that I work for and I work with in our district. So it's awesome. Shout out to all our leaders here in our district for doing a phenomenal job. And I know that you're working tirelessly, and well, I don't know if tirelessly is the right word, but I know you're working very hard. So big shout out to everybody that's out there watching. And, if you want to go ahead and give us a shout out or send a shout out to anybody, go ahead and put it in here in the comments and I can go ahead and make it go live over here. So again, you can follow me on Twitter as well. At Tech Teacher 1381. And again, welcome to my show called My EdTech Life. So again, this one was I guess like similar to a soft opening, because I am getting ready to go on more of these live streams, but also getting ready for my first live interview. So I'm really excited about that, to invite a special guest, a real EdTech leader in our community in this area. So that's something that's amazing that I'm looking forward to. And big shout out to StreamYard. If you're wondering what it is that I'm using to stream on, go check out StreamYard. It is completely free. And you've got some amazing freemiums there. Now, I did go just the one step up just so I can go ahead and add my logo and I can have a couple of additional things that I haven't really gotten a chance to play with. But go check out StreamYard. And again, today we are talking all things EdTech. and I just finished doing an awesome demo of the merge cubes. So if you weren't here on time, it's okay. Don't worry. This will stay posted on my Facebook page here at EdTech Teacher on Facebook, and later on we may even post it somewhere else as I get more familiar with this platform. But thank you very much for those of you that are here watching. Thank you very much for those of you that are here giving us the thumbs up. And like I said, I'm here to serve you as well. So if you've got any ed tech questions dealing with Google, I am a Google certified trainer. So if you got any questions dealing with Google Classroom, Google Forms, Google Meet, how to schedule this, how to schedule that, or do this, hey, feel free to ask there in the comments box, and I'll be more than happy to flash your questions over here, and we can go ahead and talk about those things. All right, guys. So today I was sharing the MergeCube app, and then what I'm going to do, or actually the MergeEDU app. So what I'm also going to show here is, I wonder if I still have it, and I hope I do, and maybe not. That might have been one that I might have taken off, which is, I don't know why, but it's just because I run out of space on my phone. So forgive me if I'm looking away from you guys, just because I'm trying to see if I have this app here, and I believe I do, and it's going to reinstall right now shortly. And once it reinstalls, I will go ahead and answer anything. Oh, thank you for the comment, Gloria. So this is what Gloria, hey, if Gloria says he's amazing, ask away, then she means it. Ask away. And right now, I bet she's doing this. Oh, you better ask away, right? If I know Gloria, because she's got that finger wave, that little neck snap. So Gloria, thank you so much for being here and just hanging out with me and supporting, this craziness that I do. But again, this is my EdTech life, and that's what I'm about. So thank you, Gloria. All right, guys. So we'll see if this app is trying to reinstall. Let's see if it is. We'll start downloading in the background. Okay, so it's downloading. It's going to take a little while. But again, we're talking merge cubes. All right, here we go. There it is. Merge. All right, these cubes are amazing. They're a wonderful tool. What I love about them, nice and squishy. You drop them, they're bouncy, and it's a great way for students to interact, to learn, immerse themselves in various lessons and various apps. And they work very hard, guys. They're a local company, and I say local, but I mean, they're from San Antonio, and they haven't changed their operations. They continue to grow. They continue to be all over the world and doing demos everywhere else. They've got some amazing MergeCube ambassadors. Yeah, that's right. I'm a MergeCube ambassador. Just had to throw that in there. But they've got some amazing ambassadors all around the world, so go check them out. Go check out some people on Twitter that I might recommend too. Jamie Donnelly, she is the AR, VR, and EDU guru. She does some great stuff with the AR, VR, and EDU community. So it is really cool to be part of such an amazing group. And my app is taking a while to download, but no worries. What we'll do is we'll just go back here to the Explorer app. And actually, let me see if I've got my object viewer. Yeah, let's go ahead and do some object viewer action over here. So we're talking about all things EdTech and Merge Cubes. So now let me go and show you a little bit of what the object viewer app can do. Now, object viewer, let me go ahead and do a little split screen action. How do you like that? This is awesome, awesome, awesome. I feel like I'm in a real live TV show here, guys. But anyway, Object Viewer, amazing app. It's completely free. And what I love about Object Viewer is that you can design your own objects via a series of apps that you can use either on your mobile app. You can do it on a computer. You can do it and download them and then upload them into your Merge Object Viewer library. So if you notice, by default here, they've got a couple of objects that you can go ahead and already just kind of put here within your environment. So let's go ahead and pick something neat. It's taking a while to load because I've got some other stuff loading in the background that I want to share with y'all. But let me go. I don't want to be holding any grenades, but let me do, what can I do? How about this brain? Let's go ahead and check that out. See if we can get that to work. Taking a while there. So again, Merge Cubes, amazing way to immerse yourself in the learning. And so let me go ahead and show you what this will do right now in just a second as it continues to load. But if you have any comments or questions, hey, feel free to ask away at this time. I'll be more than happy to share those here on our stream right now. And again, you can follow me on Twitter, guys. Go check it out. Twitter, TechTeacher1381. You can follow me on Instagram, TechTeacher1381. You can follow me on LinkedIn. That one's Alfonso Mendoza Jr., but you can find me there. That's a little bit more professional there, I guess you'd say. But oh, look at that. There's my human brain. How about that? How about that? I have got a human brain here at this very moment that I am holding. And what I can do here with my human brain is I can go ahead and resize my human brain. So check that out. Isn't that something interesting? So look at those things that I can do there. All right, pretty cool stuff. Let's see if I have my library open, my collections. Let's see here if they'll load up. There we go. Here's some stuff that I got. And this one is one of my favorites, which is the Curiosity rover. Check this one out. Let me go into full screen here for you, just so you can get a little bit more of that. And let me take the ticker off, but check that out. So now I've got my Curiosity rover right there. And this is just awesome. I can make it small. I can make it big. All right. And you've got some options here where you can even swap the camera now. I'm kind of scared to swap the camera. See if that gets going. Switching camera. No, didn't work. All right. I know that that's something that Merge is working on to do the front-facing camera, but it's all good. But there you go. So here is my rover, and we've got a couple other things here. Love this one, space shuttle, and just give it a little bit of time there to load. Like I said, so sorry about that. My connection may be a little low, or a little slow, but it's all good, guys. Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll be on here for a little bit longer. So again, feel free to ask away any questions that you may have. Let me see, maybe we can go to something else, but it's continuing to load. So we're good there. All right, let's go maybe something else. See, and we'll come back to that, guys. Let's see what else we can find here. Ah, look at this. Oh, look at this collection over here. We've got what everybody's talking about right now. And we'll give it some time to load. And it's almost, hey, it loaded my spaceship, but that's not what I wanted. I think I'm just experiencing a little bit of a lag here, guys. So I do apologize about that. Let me see if I can close that up again and open and see what we get. Nope, seems like it might just be me. I might need to update the app, but it's all good. So anyway, I'll come back to that one right now. But the one, oh, it still hasn't even loaded yet. It's going a little slow. As you can see, I do have a lot of apps here. But like I said, we can go back here to the Explorer app. And there you go. And so those of you that are just joining us here today, we're talking Merge, all things Merge. And again, one of the things that I wanted to give Merge a shout out on is how they have added some additional language supports within their MergeEDU platform. So it's taking a little while to load, but what I mean by that, guys, is down here at the bottom right, you have now an option for languages, and you've got English, you've got UK English and Español. Así que saludos a todos nuestros amigos que nos están viendo y están sintonizando ahorita a nuestro canal de YouTube. Y hoy les estamos presentando Merge Cubes, la plataforma de MergeEDU, donde usted puede aprender con la realidad aumentada. So see, there you go. Their language supports works very well, because I was able to speak some pretty decent Spanish. Just kidding, guys. I can't do that in Dutch or anything either. But the Spanish, I got a hold of that one. But again, I was just sharing with everybody here a couple of the cards that we have. And some of my favorite cards here have been something like these, the chemical reactions. Students really get a kick out of these. We do these in our STEM camps, and the kids love them. I mean, they're holding a log that is on fire. Sorry about that. They're holding a log that is on fire in their hands. So that is really cool. The other thing that I love about this is that you can resize it and you can stamp it. So notice I took the cube away. So I've got another log over here, but the cube is nowhere to be found. And that is one thing that I love there. Just the way that the kids can go ahead and put these everywhere. They can go ahead and create. They can go ahead and converse. They're collaborating. They're doing all these great things. So that is something that is amazing there that MergeEDU brings to the table. So again, we're here in My EdTech Life. I am your host, Alfonso Mendoza, but everybody calls me Fonz. So thank you guys for joining us today. Let me go ahead and check on those other apps and see if they have downloaded yet. And we can show you a couple of other things here. So let's see if we can get this collection going. And no, I'm having a little bit of trouble here loading, and I think it could just very well be that my internet connection is very slow, and I've got another app that I wanted to share with you that is in another app that I wanted to share that is still loading. So it's just an internet connection thing. No worries, guys. I do apologize for that. But again, I'm here. Ask away any questions that you may have. Again, you can go ahead and follow me on Twitter as well at TechTeacher1381. Thank you guys for tuning in. Those people that gave us 5 little thumbs up and some little hearts, thank you to you guys. And for the 2 viewers, it says there's 2 of you in here watching. Welcome, guys. This is My EdTech Life, where we're talking about AR, VR. But if you have any questions about anything else, feel free to ask away. I am here to serve you and assist you in any way that I can during this time of remote learning. Again, we are all in this together. This is a first for all of us. So you can ask away on any other questions as far as platforms are concerned, anything dealing with Google. I am a Google certified trainer. I'm also an instructional technologist. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask away. All right, guys. So just waiting here for these apps to load. So how's everybody doing today? Hopefully you guys are doing very well. All right. All right. See a couple of people here. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And of course, this chat or this live stream will stay here in our Facebook page. So you can always come back to it later, and you can go ahead and share it with your friends. And then you can go to Twitter and go ahead and follow me on Twitter. Oh, let's see here. I'm on Twitter right now. Let's see if I have any new followers and see what's going on here. No new followers, but just some real nice comments and things of that sort. So it's all good. All right, guys. And again, Facebook, you can go ahead and check me out there on Facebook as we are live streaming here on my EdTech teacher page. All right. Thank you guys for joining us. Those of you that are here. All right. Let's see if we can get these object or this app going now. And it is a pretty big app, so it is going to be taking a while. So let me see if I can go ahead and clear some space here and delete a couple things. But we're all good. All right, guys. Any other questions, guys? Anything at all from our audience members? I love for this to be very interactive. So if you like, you can ask away any questions dealing with tech, dealing with AR, VR, anything with Google related, anything with remote learning, distance learning, whatever it is that you like, go ahead and ask away. It is something that is a passion of mine. And of course, that's why the name of the show is called My EdTech Life. There you go. Oops. There you go. I'm still getting the hang of this, I'm new at this. There you go. And I am using StreamYard app to go ahead and bring this stream to you. So again, really, really cool tool. Highly recommend it. They do have a free platform and it is web-based. So you only need a Chrome browser. You can go ahead and just stream on there. You can do it on your laptop, on your Chromebook. You can do whatever it is, and it's fairly easy to do. And here's what I love about it too. Check this out. I'm going to hide the banner, and in one click, I hide the banner. Then in one click, I can bring in a ticker, and in one click, I can go ahead and bring in another ticker that says check out MergeEDU. So again, big shout out to Steph Lyons, Franklin Lyons, Brandon. There'll be some Spanish content coming up, guys. I promise. And big shout out to the AR, VR, and EDU community: Jamie Donnelly, Linda Edwards, Kim Murphy, Michael Drez. I don't even know if I can pronounce his last name correctly, so my apologies. Rochelle, Mary Alice, and everybody that makes the AR VR community, David Lockett, that make it a happening place. So thank you guys for everything that you do. All right. So any questions, guys, from our audience members, feel free to ask away. All right, guys. I am here to serve you, to help you. And right now, again, I'm just having some fun with my Stream app, very informal. I know sometimes people get on these streams and, they've got a script, they've got all this that's going on. I'm kind of like a fly by the seat of your pants kind of guy. So I'm just having fun with this. This is actually a stress reliever for me as I get to just talk about some of my favorite things to do. And again, one of my favorite things to do also with the Google Classroom app is, sharing with my teachers how students can go ahead and share their homework via picture through the Google Classroom app on Android devices and things of that sort. So go check that out, guys. That is amazing how you can do that. And especially now with distance learning or home learning taking place, we need to leverage the tools that we have to the best of our abilities. So again, if you have any questions or anything, feel free to reach out either through here. You can send me a message. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions or assist or provide, some sort of help with what I can. Again, I am a Google certified trainer. So I am very googly. So you can go ahead and ask any Google questions, anything of that sort. You can ask me about AR, VR, and EDU, and I'll be more than happy to share anything that I may know of. But again, welcome to my EdTech Life. And again, here we go. There's a cool. How cool is that? So check it out. I'm going to change the banner in one click. Boom. Big shout out to StreamYard for making that happen. And of course, here is my ticker. You can go ahead and follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at TechTeacher1381, where I always try and post some of the most cool tech that is out there, and especially things that are very useful for everybody during this time of distance learning and remote learning. All right, guys. So we've already come to an hour of this show, which is awesome. I know that I'm probably going to be getting off pretty soon, but I really wanted to show you a couple of extra things here. And I really, really wish that this app was loading correctly. But again, if it doesn't load correctly or actually fast enough, it's all good. It's been a pleasure to be here with you guys, and feel free to ask away. I'm going to go ahead and just give a big shout out to everybody here. So let me see here if I can get this going. Shout out to all that are here. There you go. See if that'll make it there in the chat. There you go. So big shout out to you guys. Guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask away. Today, we're talking about all things EdTech and Merge Cubes, or we can talk about any other things that you like, any success stories that you'd like to share during this time of distance learning, remote work. I know it hasn't been easy. I've been at home. I haven't gone out since spring break. I guess we got out for spring break that Friday. Haven't been out since that date, then trained that whole week of spring break. And then I think I don't even know what date I am, but this whole week we had 3 days of 8 sessions a day that I was training teachers. And it was amazing, guys. It was an amazing experience. I can't speak enough of what a wonderful experience it is to work with wonderful individuals, wonderful staff members that are just, taking the tech and rolling with it. So it's just something that is awesome. All right. Maybe one of these days I'll also invite one of my great friends, also maybe a content specialist, Mr. Palomin, but that guy's real camera shy. And but he loves the tech. He's one of those that has definitely used the power of Google and leveraged the power of Google to serve our learning community of teachers. And he is the only specialist K through 12. So he definitely has a great story to share how we were able to work together to get him going on Google Classroom to be able to share and service all the district at one time. So that's something, a big shout out to Mr. Palomin. See if he's watching. If he is, hey, you've done great today. You've done great this week. Keep up the great work, my friend. So keep it up. All right, guys. And of course, that goes for everybody in our district because we have a tech department that is amazing, top notch, customer service oriented, and they do an amazing job at taking care of our teachers. And it has been a busy week for them. So a big shout out to everybody in the tech department, and of course to our CTO, our database administrator too as well. Thank you guys for everything that you do and that you continue to do for our teachers, and of course for helping us and providing the tech that we're using now so that we are able to reach out to our kids and stay. Oh, Tammy says that she is hooked. She's hooked on that tech, right, Miss Tammy? Tammy, you want to share something with us? What is a first for you? What is something that maybe you've worked on these last couple of days that you've been closed, maybe weeks, depending on how long? What is one of the new things that you have learned and that now you're just, hey, I'm hooked and I am using this? So if you don't mind sharing, that'd be great. I can go ahead and post it up here. And that way everybody can see, because I really enjoy the audience participation. So if you want to share a first or a success story, pop it in there. I'll be more than happy to share, Miss Tammy. All right. So yeah, so again, this week has been amazing, working, doing 24 trainings. I'm working next week. Maybe I might not make it that, that intense, 24 trainings, but I will make it a little bit more, maybe 4 trainings in a day, just so I can also be able to catch up with what I need to do and helping teachers and answering emails. But you know what? I wouldn't trade it for the world, just working with our teachers. So I'm really excited for what this next week is bringing up. So audience members, if you want to go ahead and pop in a success story, please don't let me end this live stream without hearing from you. I want you guys to participate. So go ahead and ask away. Let me go ahead and create a banner here and say, please share. Please share any successes. And I believe I misspelled that, but there you go. Or I'll put here any success stories. There you go. See, this is what I love about StreamYard. As we're talking and as I'm doing this show, I am creating a banner here. And now there it is. Boom, just like that. Please share any success stories. Oh my goodness. StreamYard, you are amazing. This is awesome at what you get to do with StreamYard. So again, today we're talking all things EdTech. Audience members, don't be shy. Go ahead and share some of your stuff. Before I leave today, I want to leave on a high note. I want to help you. I want to hear what you're doing. Shout out to all the educator friends that are here. I love you guys for everything that you guys are doing. I'm sure that you're missing your kids. And I know for some of you, it's hard being that educator, that tech leader, and then also being that parent at home. All right, let me share what Tammy said here. Thank you, Tammy, for participating. It says, how to video chat live. I used a lot of EdTech stuff while finishing my master's, but was never able to use it in classes. Hey, you know what? Now's the time. This is the time to shine for the EdTech community. And your master's, was that in EdTech also, Tammy, or was that a different master's program? Can you just share a little bit about that? I know here in the EdTech program that Oscar and I are part of, or were part of, or actually I was part of because I've graduated. But Oscar, I know he's going to be finished. I believe this is his last semester, I think. So, I mean, we do a lot of video chats and conferencing. Oh, okay, UTEP. There you go. So let me pop that in. EdTech from UTEP. Awesome. Well, I'm EdTech from UTech or Tech, yeah, University, yeah, UTRGV. So it would have been cool if that matched up. Like I'm EdTech from UTech, but it's awesome. So no worries. So that's awesome, Miss Tammy. Great that you're sharing. And now again, those skills that we learn during our courseworks is definitely something that is transferable now to what we're doing. And I just want to share with you guys right now that that app that I wanted to share with you has just loaded. So Miss Tammy, I know that your grandkids were hooked and maybe they saw what was going on here, but check this one out. Maybe you had to put them to bed, but I want to share this one with you. It's called 57 Degrees North. All right, so check this out. I'm going to go to my Merge Cube option, go to settings, and that's weird that it would ask me to go to settings, but maybe, let's see, this app requires access to your camera to scan the Merge Cube. Huh, that's interesting. Oh man, that's the one that I wanted to share with you guys. So maybe it's not working. We'll see. Let's see if we can get it to work. This one's a really cool one because it does allow, it's like a little standard mode, like story. All right, there you go. Oh, let me see if I can go ahead and it'll allow you to continue the game. So you can use the Merge Cube with this, but this one, I'm not using the Merge Cube right now. It's just going through a standard story and it's kind of like a choose your own adventure story. So that is really cool. But let's see if we can get our merge action going here because that is one of my favorite things. Let me go ahead and take this banner off here. I don't want it to be blocking. So let me go back here to the comments. Let me go ahead and hide. There we go. Our banners. Let's go ahead and hide those. And see here, I've got my merge cube. I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry, Miss Tammy. I apologize for that, but I'll make sure and check on it that it is working. But it is one of my favorite apps. But again, I know you said you wanted to continue to learn, and I think you're out right now when I did share the Object Viewer app. And the Object Viewer app is a free app. And this free app, what it does is you can actually download some creations or upload some creations. Hey, Oscar, thanks for joining. So you can go ahead and we're talking about some EdTech and AR, VR, and EDU. So I'm showing Tammy and our guests that are here today the Merge Cube or the Object Viewer app. So this app will allow you to actually create some augmented reality. So what you would do is you would use a different platform to make a creation and then you can upload it into this app. And now I was sharing with people what you can do with this. And what I loved about it is now I can go ahead and let me click on that human skeleton right there. And it's going to go ahead and load right now as we speak. Oscar, hope you had a wonderful week this week. I know that everybody's been busy and I'm sure that you've been very busy providing support to a lot of teachers. So this is what I love about this. So check it out. Now I've got a skeleton here that I can, oops, I lost it there, but I can make it, resize it. Maybe I'm going a little bit too far off, but you can go ahead and resize that bad boy right there. So check that out. And one of the things that I love about it is we can go ahead and stamp it. So I've got one there, can stamp it again. Now I've got two, stamp it again, and I've got three. So that is some cool stuff right there that Merge does. And again, these skeletons, you can go ahead and create something, or if you find an image, as long as you can go ahead and do a couple of formats, which are like FBX and GTLF or something along those lines. I never remember. You can upload them into this Merge Object Viewer app, and you can go ahead and view them in augmented reality. So that is something that is really neat. Let me go here to my objects that I have uploaded. So I did this one the last time, but it didn't come out too good. At least the image that I found when I uploaded it. So let's see if it'll work. Have my little baby Yoda here. And there's my baby Yoda. And it's joining my skeleton crew there. Let me go ahead and delete my skeleton crew. So isn't that cool how I can just take that, and if I wanted to move it, I can move it, and I can still come back over here and stamp my baby Yoda, and I can go ahead and move my baby Yoda if I wanted to. So that is some pretty cool stuff that I can scale my baby Yoda here, make him bigger, and I can make them nice and tiny. So there you go. That is some pretty cool stuff there. Thanks to the Merge Object Viewer app. Let me go ahead and show you a couple more things here. And here is C3PO. For all my Star Wars friends that are out there, let's see if we can get C3PO right there. Let's go ahead and stamp him. Scale him a bit. There you go. So how about that? So for my Star Wars friends that are out there, check this out. How about that? All right. Merge, you are doing an amazing job. All right. Again, big shout out many times over to Franklin Lyons, Steph Lyons, and to Brandon and all of the Merge community out there in San Antonio for doing some amazing things. So again, that is some awesome stuff right there. All right. And of course, I had done a couple little things here for my wife, or with my wife, for Valentine's Day. So let me go ahead and just come back over here, and let me find those pictures for you real quick, because they were pretty cool. And I believe Oscar probably did see them because I posted it everywhere, like Facebook, LinkedIn, posted on Instagram and all that good stuff. So let me see if I can bring those pictures up real quick from my photo library. What is the little black box? This little black box, Oscar, is called a Merge Cube, and it is a squishy little black box. All right. These 2 years ago were about $1 each at Walmart. And I went and probably bought out like 3 Walmarts, and throughout the valley here where I live. And so it's just the AR craze. This is how we are, through Leslie Fisher, who shared this. And then through that, that's how I discovered who Jamie Donnelly is, who now is just a great friend. So it's very awesome. Let me see here. If they're at home, do we need a cube? No. So check this out, Tammy. Let me see if I can pull up this real quick resource right here and say, let me see, Merge Cube. Let's see here. Give me a second, Miss Tammy. All right. Let me see if I can get that for you right now. There is a Merge Cube printable. If you have a printer, you can go ahead and print the Merge Cube, and you can go ahead and cut it out. And so go check out this AR, VR, and EDU. That is my friend, Jamie Donnelly, who is amazing, she's awesome. She's been giving me a lot of great advice. She is a great leader in EdTech. Oh, let me see what happened there. It says an error occurred. Wait a moment. I'm not sure why that happened there. Let's see if it'll work again. Oh, okay. Well, it did go there, right? Tammy, do you see it? Did it show up in the comments on Facebook? Because I'm not sure if it does, but I want to share that with you. So let me see if I can get that awesome picture here, or those pictures that I did with my wife. So Tammy, did they come out there in the chat for you? Are you able to grab them? So guys, those of you that are just coming in, we're talking about all things EdTech. And right now they're in the chat, and Merge Cubes right there in the chat, I put a link up for a printable version of a Merge Cube. So those of you that right now are in shelter in place, you don't need to go order anything. These cubes are great, but there is a printable now you can enjoy with your kids home, they can enjoy some learning, play around with it, and there's a lot of free resources that are out there. So please go check them out. Your kiddos will have fun with it. All right. So again, this is all things EdTech and Merge Cubes. So that's what we're talking about today. Let me see here. It says, oh, you don't see them? Huh. All right. Let me see, Tammy. This is what I'm going to do for you. What I'm going to do is I am going to go see if this will work right now. Share the screen. No, that didn't work out right now. Well, Tammy, what you can do is you can go to arvrandedu.com, and there is a printable version there. And right now, before we leave, actually, I'll go ahead and pop that website in there so you can see it. But what I wanted to share with you here is some of these pictures. Like if you see this, I did that with the Merge Cube for my wife, during Valentine's. So that's something that I had fun with. And here it is. She's holding that little I love you. That's actually done and stamped with the Merge Cube right there. So got a little bit creative there and for Valentine's. So it's something that is pretty cool that I got to do there with my wife. And then I put some earrings on her and everything. So pretty cool stuff there that we get to do. So let me see if I can go ahead and minimize this, see if I can bring this screen over for you, Tammy. So, okay, let's see. Maybe it's not there. I need to refresh the page. Here it is, Tammy. Here's the page. This is my great friend, Jamie Donnelly. It says here, Merge Cube Printable. And here it is. She'll probably link you to the website where you can go and you can go ahead, click down below, and you can go ahead and print this out from home, and you can go ahead and download the apps. All right, Tammy. So if you can see that again, it is ARVRNEDU. So go check them out right here. And let me go ahead and just create a quick banner. Check this out. I love this. Oscar, you really need to get a load of this app or this, it's called StreamYard. Look at this. I just created a banner there real quick on the fly while we're doing the show. And you can go ahead and check out that link below. All right. And you can go ahead and print yourself a Merge Cube paper or print it out. And then you can go ahead and create your Merge Cube. So that is something that your kiddos are definitely, or your grandkids are definitely going to enjoy, Tammy. So that's awesome. Awesome. All right, guys. So again, just talking about all things EdTech. Oscar, any success stories, anything that you like to share, any cool stuff that happened this week? I know that you're busy training over there, Region 19? It is a big region. So thank you for all that you do over there. So it's an amazing work that you do. So anything that you'd like to share, like Tammy shared a success story earlier. Like I said, I love to just have audience participation. So if there's anything that you'd like to share, by all means, go ahead and do so. And then that way I can share it with our community here. So those of you that are watching, you are watching My EdTech Life. Welcome to our show. And this is kind of an impromptu show that has gone on for 1 minute and 22 seconds live on Facebook. So this is really cool. I'm definitely digging it. As you can see, my voice is getting a little raspier. Had 24 trainings this week in 3 days, but I wouldn't have it any other way. So it's just been amazing. All right, let me see. Oscar, let's see what's up. We have been very busy supporting teachers, various EdTech tools. Cool. Oscar, is there a trend that you're seeing? Are there any tools specifically that teachers are asking for more trainings on, or more, what is it that you're seeing as far as in your region specifically? And I know you work with higher ed, or, I guess maybe the upper grade levels, CTE, things of that sort. So what are some of the things that you're seeing that are happening over there in your area during this time? Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams. Yep. For sure. For us, it's been Google Classrooms. Google Classrooms all the way. A lot of the platforms that we use have Google Classroom integration. So it's just been awesome, creating materials and resources for our teachers. And I just got to see right now that someone subscribed to the district that I work for allows us to have a YouTube channel there as long as we're using our district account. And I just saw a teacher, I got a message that said, this teacher has subscribed to your YouTube channel because I've been putting up resources there. Today I did a whole playlist, and tomorrow I'm going to continue adding more to those playlists. And they're just short little videos just to help you, tips, how to get organized. Definitely the big thing that I highly recommend teachers do Google Classroom is create topics. Creating topics makes things so much easier for you as a teacher and so much easier for the students, because what it does is, remember, what the teacher sees is what the student sees. So that is what is happening there. So Google Classroom for sure, all the way. All right. Let me see. Oscar has been, yes, Oscar for sure. Go-to guy, EdTech leader, definitely is one of the guys out there in Region 19 that is going to definitely do some great things over there in that area. So for sure, Oscar, we still need to do a collaboration. Oscar, we still need to do something else now. I know that we had several classes together where we collaborated on projects and everything, and that was always a pleasure. So now we need to do something else, collaborate on a project. And you know what? Maybe, like I said the last time, I'll have you as a guest here on the show, here on StreamYard. You can join me. We can go side by side. We can go ahead and talk about just all things ed tech and just to see how things are maybe in your area compared to our area down here, which I'd probably find that there are a lot of consistencies there, but seeing what may be different and what we can learn from each other would be something that would be great too. So so for sure. So just let me know. Yeah, that'll be great. I sent out an invite to Dr. Corbet. So I don't know if Dr. Corbet was watching today, but I did send him an invite, and hopefully he'll go ahead and accept the invite to come on the show. So that would be amazing, amazing, amazing. Yeah, there you go. Yep. So he did give me confirmation. I forgot to text him. I was gonna go live, so he probably would have gone live with me. But today just as a trial. But I mean, I've been talking for an hour and 26 minutes, and it just seems like I haven't even scratched the surface yet. But again, this has been just something to help me just not I guess just take that stress. Not that I've been stressed, but just to wind down, these are the things that I love doing. So it's been great to be able to be here and share, just with Tammy and introducing her to augmented reality, which is awesome. So that is really cool. And of course, you being here, Oscar. Also, go and check out that webpage. Let me go ahead and put that link up again here so you guys can go ahead and check out the webpage here, arvrnedu.com. And maybe if you just type that in, you don't have to worry about all of this, but just put MergeQ printable, arvrnedu, and you can go ahead and find that. And of course, don't forget that you can follow us on Twitter at TechTeacher1381. So that'll be something that is amazing, guys. So I think I'm going to go ahead and wind it down now, but it has been a pleasure. Oscar, thank you. It's been a pleasure. Tammy, it's been a pleasure to meet you. And definitely for sure, Oscar's your go-to guy to go ahead and help you with all things ed tech. All right, guys. So you all take it easy. It's been a pleasure being here with you. Again, we are here at My EdTech Life. This is my life. This is what we do. This is what I love to do. This is what I love to talk about. And this is what I love to share. So until next time, my friends, stay techie. All right, guys. Y'all take it easy. God bless you guys. You all be safe. And thank you for joining. Appreciate it.